I find Namibia's story interesting in a sense that they are not rich compared to some of the countries that you've talked about. But for some reason, the leaders have found the guts to leave power when their time is due. What's that? What does that say about the people of Namibia themselves?
Well, I think that first of all, when you look at the people of Namibia, they are a very ordinary and decent people. They have definitely struggled. It's not that they have not had, an experience where they have had to deal with violence. But I think that they basically sat down together and decided that we really have to have a rule of law. We have to have a society that is based on the rule of law. We have to be able to respect our constitution as the supreme law of the land. And they agreed. Initially, there were a little bit of a problem. During the negotiations before independence back in 1989, he briefed the president, the chairman of SWAPO, the ruling party, that they were having problems in the Constituent Assembly because the people he referred to as the puppets wanted term limits because they were afraid of a strong African presidency, which turns into a dictatorship. And that Mr. Sam Nujoma at the time simply laughed it off and said, look, I'm an old man, that's not a problem. And so Hage, who had been the chairman of the Constituent Assembly, he said he couldn't believe it. He went back and said, you know what, we have a deal. And so for the Constituent Assembly, which had a mandate to last for 2 years, they just spent 3 months, Paul, because they had basically agreed pretty much on everything.